Hello and welcome back to 1212 AD. Ragnarok here with part number 5 of my England campaign. Alright, so we've got a good old-fashioned siege here at Valencia, and I've had a good night's sleep, and I've been thinking about the way that I've got these settlements built, and I think we're going to restructure again. I'm not... What we have going here is not working necessarily as well as I would like it to be, so we're gonna do some restructuring after we take Valencia here. So that is of course assuming that things go well here in Valencia. Hopefully we can get some cash from this. Also, on a side note, I did discover where the population is. I'll point that out after the battle. I guess I should have done that initially, but I'll point that out after we fight this one. So yeah, they've got a fair bit of range. So do we, and our melee infantry should be able to take on their melee infantry without too much trouble. So try and get this done without too many casualties. Alright, dry conditions sound good to me. You know, it might not have been a bad thing to actually siege it out for a couple turns, just because it would save us ammunition. Because we're gonna have to use our ammunition on the towers, whereas if we siege it out for a few turns, then the towers are less of a factor. The towers get destroyed in the siege attrition. Alright, this side there are a lot of towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towers. Also, they have positions here where they can put their catapults. Position here for the catapults. Position here and here. And here. Ideally, I'd like to attack this area, but the thing is, their catapults on the walls could potentially do a ton of damage to our catapults. What we can do is we can waste the ammunition of their artillery. We can attack this point as well. This is gonna be a little bit interesting. I think we're gonna attack here. This corner, and that way we can push to the victory. We're pretty close to the victory points. Or we could try and attack multiple locations. I don't think it's necessary for us to attack multiple locations, to be perfectly honest. We could leave some troops decoyed over here, and then move them around when we're ready to make the assault. Just so that they put their artillery in a bad spot. I just want to get an idea of the range here. It's hard to tell, there's so many different lines and shit. I think that's his line there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother decoying. Yeah, we'll just set up over here. I'm not gonna set up too close. My concern is their artillery destroying our artillery.
We hunger for blood and battle. Orders! Warriors, eager for blood, death from above.
Alrighty. Alright, you sir. Now, ideally, probably he's going to be the best one to actually waste their ammunition. However, risking one of the members of the noble family, probably not a great idea. And actually,
Ready for battle!
I'm gonna take you guys off of
Disbanding battle group!
and why does it always group? I hate that it always fucking groups in a locked form.
Do as you please!
There we go. That's annoying. There's gotta be somewhere in the options where you can change that. Controls. Campaign battle. Group units. Just hit G. Alright, I guess I'll just have to toggle it. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it without locking them. Alright, what is your range here? Alright, we should be out of range of those artillery. I have positioned them there and there. No surprise. We could have positioned and then moved around. I don't know that they can actually move those forces. Should have taken into consider where reinforcement troops were coming in. We could use one of the regular cavalry units to do this. But they're a bigger target. So okay, that's the first shots.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah. Shit, we lost one guy there. Didn't move quick enough. Hard to see when they're firing. Just keep moving around. Okay, there's another shot. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to dodge them. It's only one shot at a time, and I don't think we'll have to be necessary for us to dodge the shots from the other catapult. Get in. Okay, we got lucky there. Oh, actually, maybe not. Lost another one. Ooh. Alright, that's enough for you. Maybe we'll get the king over here, Richard's bodyguard, to do this. That's extremely risky. What we got for brace? Alright, maybe it's... You guys stand back here. We'll get one of the English knights to do it. Even though it's a bigger target, the risk is much lower if we use these guys. God, they're slow. Seems slower anyway. Should have maybe put just some trash cavalry, some lighter cavalry in the army, just to for this type of situation. God damn. I am not very good at this.
Advance at speed.
Alright. The trick is just changing direction after they've fired, I think.
Riders, advance!
Turn back.
For the savior!
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Forward! Riders, at the double!
Problem is I can't always tell when they've fired. And hard to see.
For the glory of God!
Alright, there it is.
Forward!
Just a couple more shots here.
Quickly now! Forward! For God in heaven!
Alright, that was lucky.
Riders, advance! Quickly now!
Just maybe 2 more shots.
Riders, advance!
Yeah, I am really digging the music for this.
For the glory
It's
of
been
God!
a real treat.
Quickly now! Riders, advance!
You guys are tired though. I guess they have one more shot.
For God in heaven!
Alright, that should be it.
For the savior! Riders,
Don't go that way.
at the double!
Alright, yeah, I believe they're out of ammunition.
Ready for orders!
Guys can come stand over here. Shouldn't be needed. Let's move forward, boys. I shouldn't be on fire at will. Can you guys move forward while you're in shield wall? Is that a possibility? Plus 15 shield defense, plus 20 missile block chance, 200% mass, entity mass, and plus 5 attack against the infantry. So those are some pretty solid stats. So, first thing we want to do is take out the towers, try and smash the walls a bit. We can take out some of these guys in the process. Guess I could be speeding this along a little bit. Okay, should actually just move up a little bit further. Crazy about these trees here. Alright, actually, let's just use these guys first, and then move these two over, so that they're not blocked by the trees. I want you guys shooting at the tower, and you guys in behind. At the wall here. One of those volleys hit. Well, it's a good thing we brought lots of artillery. Looks like we're definitely going to need it. There we go, that wasn't too bad. It's good manually aim, but I'm not super good at that. Percent. Actually gonna move you guys there. Might get in the way a little bit of the guys that are firing. Almost got the one tower down. Wall, however, is another story. Ooh, they put a barricade here. Crafty bastards. Alright, there we go. Get this wall smashed. Bit of damage on the gatehouse. Maybe bring you guys up a little bit closer. A few kills here and there. Ah, shit. Move back, move back, move back. Gotta take that other tower down first. Suffer any casualties there? Yeah, one casualty. These walls taking a lot of damage. We definitely need some breaches because we don't have any siege equipment. God, what are you guys shooting at? Alright, that was actually some pretty good hits. Almost got the breach. Oh, that'd be nice. We can get the breach now. With those guys. Come on. Give me another volley. Oh, they're actually... I thought they were moving across this way. What the... Oh, this wall is about to collapse. Why don't we all move on top of it? That's a great idea. Ah, damn. They've gotten wise to it. It's like the AI is listening to me or something. Anyway, that's okay. We've got plenty of ammunition on our archers to be able to deal with this. God, you guys are throwing rocks at the freaking ground there. Alright, have our first breach. The nice thing is at least there's troops back here that were Getting a few hits on, I think. Yeah, getting a little bit of damage on them. Alright. Gatehouse down. Try and create another breach there. See if we can get some work done with our archers now. Into proper formation here. Go on regular shot, see if we can take out those archers. A little bit of cover from their archer fire with the trees here, but it will block some of our shots as well. If you guys can target these archers. Oh. We're winning that skirmish there. You guys shoot at them. Try and neutralize their ranged units first. Oh, they're on the barricade there. Alright, you guys back up. Let's let the artillery see if we can smash the barricade there. Oh wow, that that barricade did not last long. What do you guys do? Like, you destroyed the barricade? Just stay in formation. What do you gotta get all out of formation for? Oh, damn. Alright, so one unit down. Since you've taken some damage, you can stay out of this. Well, actually, one of you, two of you on each side here. Okay, boys. Deal with them. Must be pretty well armored here, but sorry, we're taking fire, but not taking a whole lot of casualties. That is good to know. Our archers can stand up to a little bit of fire. Let's move up and see what kind of damage we can do to these guys. On this side. We got here. Alright, now we're taking some damage. I've got slingers back there too. hard to see them. You guys stand up here. In shield wall, you shouldn't take a whole lot of damage. Moving a little bit further with you. Damn. Disappearing. Archer unit over here. Guys, bomb into there, if you don't mind.
The unit destroyed all of its ammunition. The enemy are losing ground.
Losing ground, eh? Try and use up the rest of our artillery fire here. Just weaken them so that our foot knights have the easiest job possible once they go in there. Clearing out these range units is a little bit annoying because we give vision on them and then we lose vision. Alright, good. Taking out a couple of them. Yeah, shoot at them. Yeah, these guys in shield wall should be able to handle anything that they can shoot at us here. Things are starting to look pretty good. It's turning out to be a fairly simple siege. Just let them get into position first and then we'll fire. Guys can bomb over here too. Yeah, these longbows are going to be invaluable throughout this campaign, especially with the amount of sieging we're likely to do. Maybe, well, actually, probably likely to get friendly fire if we... Yeah, if we were to fire in there, we'll probably get friendly fire on our foot knights. Oh.
Attack, you worthless dogs!
Now these guys in loose formation, it makes them a little bit trickier to take out, but it also, they go into loose formation, it reduces the amount of damage that they can dish out as well. You guys are actually taking a little bit of damage. Starting to run low on ammunition over here. These guys still have quite a bit of ammunition. I don't even think we're gonna need to. Oh, this guy's taking a few casualties here. Yeah, I don't think we're even gonna need to send the troops in. Actually, pull you back to there and move you into there. Alright. That's it for... units at the front there. Come in and lock that off. Can attack them. You go up to lock that off. Just wait there. Want to be careful. There could be a general back here, but I'm thinking it's might just be the catapult that we need to take out. Just want to be careful. The towers probably do a little bit of damage to us if we're not careful. Come on, how long? How long is it gonna take you to kill a couple of catapult operators? These guys are trying. These guys on the retreat are blocking our entrance. Oh, the general is here. Alright, so you guys have enough range to hit him from there? Should be able to hit him. Let's move forward a little bit. Dude, come over here. Watch out a little bit. That should be the last. Should be the last unit, though. The I gotta say, the pace of the music probably is not very indicative of the battle. The battle itself has been somewhat one-sided and not super intense. Actually, you come in here, you should be able to shoot from there. Starting to waver. Alright, there we go. Easy game, easy life, as Alich always says. Right, we are saving. I'm gonna save the battles in this. Whew. We lost 50 men, but I think that's pretty acceptable. I'm not sure exactly how the replenishment works in this, due to the fact that there's population. Alright, we kind of need this, shit. I'm gonna loot and occupy. Alright, well, we're just gonna occupy. We really could use that extra coin. But the amount of damage that we'll end up doing... shit, I should have looted. We're gonna demolish all of these buildings anyway. Just demolish everything. Right, so population. So here it is here, guys. Down in the corner. And then if you go to the summary, I believe it has our population as well. Yeah, 100,000 is our total population. So yeah, pretty cool. And it's also, unlike Divide et Impera, where the population is just based on the player. Player is the only one with population. The AI actually has population in their cities as well. So that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. But right, so taking this, and that'll give us a good staging grounds. Let's take a look at how. Right. So I'm. You guys are an ally of an ally. They're at war with France. I kind of want to take this territory, but it could cause problems with some of the other folks down here in Spain. Let's actually take a look at that a little bit more closely. So Louise, they are allied with the Crown of Aragon. And they're at war with France. A few others. Crown of Aragon. They love us. Louise. They like us, they don't love us. We can't get defensive alliance with them because they're at war with France. Now, Crown of Aragon. Let's see if we can convince them.
Welcome, my friend. I will give ear to you and give tongue to the
no,
people's
that's not what I wanted to do. Break defensive alliance. Oh, they're military alliance with them. Low. It looks like France may actually sort that out on their own. Right, anyway, okay, so, situation, summary, hold on, Christianity is, starting to, deteriorate because we've been building these, Judaic buildings, and while I think this is an extremely powerful, building, once you get it to level 4, you get multiple of these, just we're not going to be able to handle the public order issues that are associated with that. So, because of that, I'm going to get rid of these, I believe, but we should probably do it in stages. Actually, let's start up here in England and see if we can get things sorted out here in England. So we're gonna get rid of that there, and in Colchester we'll also get rid of that. I'm thinking we might convert this to something else. See, the thing is, the inns give a lot of public order. We've got to get, I think I'm gonna convert this to a fishing dock, actually. I think we're gonna convert the docks to fishing docks. It's a little bit less of a public order penalty. The trading ports is, well, it's only one less, but it'll help out a little bit. But that way we can maybe put a religious building in these cities instead. Even though I'm not crazy about any of these religious buildings. This one gives us, I don't know. It's just such a, maybe we'll leave that there. And put the religious building here. I mean, it's not going to produce a ton of income, but so long as we can keep the public order under control, I think I'll be happy with that. And then down here, I'm going to demolish that as well. Actually, let's just demolish them all and build up. It's going to hurt our public order a little bit. But, yeah. I'm just wondering if London, if we... Actually, let's cancel this. And we'll put a religious building there next turn. What do we got for food here? Yeah, it's a bit of a mess the way I've got things built. Unfortunately. I should just demolish that right away. And convert this to a fishing docks. We might dip into the negative next turn. We'll have a fair bit of building to do. But I think getting this sorted out sooner than later, probably the best thing to do. Now we've still got an army out here that we need to sort out. And we'll probably have to stay in the area for a rebellion, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably going to end up attacking them. One thing that we could do, but it would take a fair bit of time, is we could head to Cairo and complete the crusade for His Holiness, and then that way that should give us actually a pretty good boost for public order. That might sort things out. We're gonna have to build the religious buildings now because of the problems that's causing with public order. I'm just wondering, there's a building in the city square chain that actually looks pretty good, that provides a little bit of public order but also gives you quite a bit of wealth, but it increases your state religious influence, which I guess must be different from the Christian religious influence. I would imagine that would have the same effect as switching over to Judaism. Yeah, I'm just really not sure. It just feels like there's not quite enough building slots to work with. Or you've got to be really, yeah, really careful which buildings you build. I mean, sanitation-wise, we probably don't need all of those sanitation buildings, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, might just be better to like strategically locate. Isabella. has passed away. Household loss. Oh no. Alright, so somehow after demolishing all those buildings, our income didn't really dip. Figured that one out. Alright, so we got a decent amount of cash to work with. That is so tempting. Alright, what are we gonna build? Go Catholic chapel there.
Ready for orders.
Gonna take 3 turns. We're gonna demolish that. Build a chapel there. Demolish that, and we're gonna build a chapel here. I need a maintenance cost. Ah, Dios mío. Might go with the priories. At least it gives us a resource that we can trade. I think here we will go with City Square, and then we'll just build the chapels in the final spot. But here I might put the Hospitallers here, the military order, just to give us a little bit more variety for units that we can recruit from England or from London, rather. Wait to upgrade that. Here in Bordeaux. I'm gonna put the resource building here. We need a religious building here though. Not making much of anything from this province. You know what? I'm gonna actually get rid of this and replace it with the resource building in this province. Alright, we gotta do some building in our new settlement down here. Convert this to a fort. Alright, so City Square. And that's all we can build so far. Maybe we should build... Yeah, let's go with the City Square first.
Commander. At your command. Get the fortifications ready. You there, get to work.
Might be better just to let it rebel. We'll deal with the rebellion.
We hunger for battle.
And then that way, sort it out.
At your command.
And then we just, we shouldn't have to deal with it again after that. Looked like France was moving against them, but now they've backed off. A cold feet.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words, and I will answer.
See if we were to offer them any money, if it would change their minds. Anyway, our standing with them is such that even if we were to go to war with Toulouse, it should theoretically be a quick war. We can sail around here actually and attack them from there once this is sorted out. Should theoretically be a quick war, and the penalties should be somewhat negligible. Like, they like us so much that I think they'll be willing to look past this, and we can join the war via France, so as to not drag them into the war. But I think it should be fine. Whatever. Alan is governor. If those are useful for you. I want to work you towards the public order bonus. Just take a quick glance at this and see if there's anything that we need to manage. Oh, Henry's wife died. Let's seek a wife for you. And then just see if there's anybody. Martin. It's not necessary for you to have a post. Want to get him into a position as a marshal to reduce the upkeep costs a little bit, get the replenishment up a bit too. But anyway, yeah, this, fuck me, the family's getting big.
Commander.
Let's change that to that for you. Morale for the commander's unit. Alright, that's fine. What's this do? Armor for the commander's unit. And then you, sir. Armor for the commander's unit, or 10% charge bonus for cavalry recruits? What the fuck? I'll give you that. Some of these governors could potentially... Nope. Could use some of this. Nope. Wealth from commerce. Trade. Trade local province. Our tax rate. Actually gonna switch this out for judge for you. And give some of these other guys the things that increase the research rate. No, we can't give it to him. Not part of our faction. I don't know if this will help the research for us with him, but alright, I think that's everyone. Actually, Alan's in Bordeaux. Henry. What's Henry got for? Okay. Where's the, we've got another general here. No. Alright, this guy. Armor for the commander's unit. You don't need that. Alright, there we go. Sorted out a little bit there. Whew. Yeah, I should have prefaced this campaign with the fact that military alliance. Oh, Kingdom of
Do you
Castile.
not wish to be counted in that number?
I was thinking it was these guys down here. I don't want to take any military alliances at the moment. I just prefer to keep it as defensive alliances. That army is still at large. I thought that the AI finished them off, but it looks like they're still out there. I mean, they're not any threat to anyone. The only thing is, I'm just concerned that that might affect our war wariness. Potentially, I'm not sure. Try and go through this next turn fairly quickly, and then end the episode after that. And then we should have a rebellion to sort out and give us a little bit of experience and something to do and get our third battle of the campaign. Well, we're gonna be moving into Africa, I believe, but we'll just sort things out here in Spain first, and then move towards Africa. Like to get the army built up a little bit more as well, but in order to do that, we've got to get this this economy and this public order sort of under control. Infant mortality. That's quite the infant there. Worthy brides. Beauty. Take her hand. Looks good. Alright. Alright. Demolish that. And then right here with the Catholic chapel. Yeah, see, the building that I was talking about here in the capital center is these guys, these pageant wagons that go up to grand theaters. Increases your state religion. State, like, is our state religion Catholicism? Provinces owned, capital, regions owned, religion. Alright, this is actually going back up again. So we've gotten rid of those buildings. I'm actually going to try that out here. But after, after we get this reorganized a little bit. If we were to take you out of the settlement.
You have further orders?
-2. Not great use of those troops at the moment. Actually, we should probably... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with these churches. I know they're bloody well expensive as hell, but in settlements where we've got 5 building chains, I think we'll go with these pageant buildings. But settlements where we've got resources or a port, we'll build it a little bit differently. We gotta get this province built up. Alright, so put that there, and let's get some sanitation going. This one is an interesting building as well. It doesn't have a whole lot of negative associated with it, and the wealth actually goes up quite a bit. Son of a bitch. I didn't even notice that. Gives you a resource and like 2,500 from wealth. That's pretty solid. Where's our... There it is. Build that. Wonder if we... Maybe we'll try a water mill down here. Where do we want to go with another city center? Well, if we do city center, we have to wait for this to be built. Give us another trade resource. I think these will be a little bit better. I think we'll have enough food to be able to do that. And this at least gives you more public order and more state religion, which I'm not too sure about the state religion, what that is. But we'll figure that out. As time progresses. Wouldn't mind getting this upgraded, but we'll wait. I'd rather save the money for now. Alright, I think technology-wise, what I want to work towards is the theater troupe. So it's only 4 turns, so that's not too bad. I think we've reduced the technology a fair bit. So a couple more turns before the rebellion here. 2 more turns. This army, it looks like they're hunting them down, so they shouldn't last too much longer. They're no threat to us. Alright, looks good. Yeah, so when this part here... This is part 5 already? I believe so. So yeah, part 6 will be next. Hopefully we get a little bit more action in. But I think I've finally sort of figured out a way to build our provinces where we're not going to have to worry too much about public order, and we can actually
always remember with honor.
We can actually get some conquest going. I mean, we've got tons and tons of defensive alliances, so our borders are pretty secure. And the only real issue is making sure that we have public order under control and our finances, enough finances to support proper armies in the field. So the good thing too of having gone through so many turns, I think what we'll find is most of the AI settlements are probably already up to level 6. So I think that's something that will benefit from having gone through so many end turns already. I think once we start moving through Africa, that's something that we can look forward to, is settlements that are already with 6 building slots, which should make it a lot easier to expand and get those provinces under control public order wise. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next part. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.